I want to give it to Urbador and Rakushain for making that incredible upset earlier on, but
yeah,
sometimes
if they can be godly and simple, who can't they beat?
Sometimes matchups happen where a team or a player goes down really early in the bracket.
Sometimes they got the scissors to your paper. I mean, you just can't win them all.
So let's see how this plays out.
I love seeing Macho Man Randy Savage and Chun-Li team up. That's so cool, man. Like
it's kind of the definition of crossover.
We're getting used to it now, but like just take a second and step back and look at the game you're watching here. What in the world is happening?
Yeah. Oh man, nice down stick coming up from Spyrox.
Oh, Koko had a nice follow-up there, but Rakushain put a stop to that sweet combo happening.
So if we were looking at Mammoth Fortress compared to Shipwreck, the duration of crowd control on this stage is not quite as long because there's a lot of walls.
The wall is closer to the blast zone on this one.
But Spyrox does not care.
Early KO from Spyrox and Koko. And they're getting their team combo on as well. Rakushain and Urbador are having some trouble here.
Yes.
That was very early stocks from these guys. We're a minute in and 2 stocks down, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Koko's follow-up game is unlike anything I've seen.
Koko's follow-up game is great, and Spyrox,
he can't make it back, right?
when he is getting the combo. Oh, nice. He got the revenge knockout.
And he actually did. Wow. Major props to
Spyrox with so many knockouts going out this game, and Koko just going down the second stock, but Koko has been great at extending these combos from Spyrox as well. Wow, EU's really brought their A game.
Yeah. This is such a crazy matchup. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. Their play styles are unconventional. Their teamwork is off the charts.
The ground pound. Rakushain's probably down the gravity.
Who does that? Oh my gosh,
it was
Spyrox,
so
the weapon throw to finish it. But Rakushain gets the chase dodge off his teammate Urbador with a huge save for Rakushain. How can Rakushain make up for this? He has to do something great with this stock now. With this second chance he's been given by his teammates. So far, there it is.
Nice.
He just made it worthwhile.
Team combo.
And the team combo. Oh my gosh. Rakushain and Urbador are bringing it back. They're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back. Still dire straits.
It's not, they're not in a good spot.
It was super necessary to save them to stay into this game, but they are both last stock red. Spyrox still on those 2 stocks. Let's see if they get takedown.
It would be kind of a miracle
take
if they
down
were
Koko,
somehow able to bring
and
it
it's less of a miracle and more of an execution test, but there goes Urbador. He goes down.
And there goes, okay.
Spyrox
that
off
was a
stage
fantastic game.
Chose to do an unarmed down sig instead of going for a downlight off of a gravity cancel. And it was so smart to me because if he went for the downlight, he wouldn't have caught him. And I don't even think he was necessarily thinking to KO with it. I think he was just thinking this is the only thing that could hit my opponent where he is. And I loved seeing and Koko did it as well. They're doing so well with this down heavy as edge guard tools, and that game was so incredibly dominant from Spyrox and Koko. And we're looking at the PR differences here. It's 11 and 12 to 32 and 34, and that's just because the crazy upset that they made.
You wouldn't know it if you wouldn't know it, but just by watching the game, how different these guys' power rankings are. I think Urbador and Rakushain did a great job on that. In that match, but wow, man, Spyrox and Koko are popping off. Both teams are just
good start though.
Both teams are like really just performing here. Oh, Rakushain got the dirty neutral sig.
Got the D-Light ground pound, chase dodge, pick up the weapon.
But that's good damage.
And he used the D-Light ground pound, the chase dodge to the weapon to steal it away from Spyrox. Now Spyrox on the right side of the stage trying to return some of the damage.
Spyrox is trying to avoid Rakushain now. Rakushain's got the business. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Never mind. Spyrox is chasing after him, seeking vengeance.
Ooh, spear picked up. Goes for the neutral here possibly.
Okay, if that last game was hectic, this game's definitely going to be super hectic. Well, we're playing on Miami Dome, one of the smallest stages in the competitive map pool right now.
Oh, falling cider. Oh, and Koko, he gravity cancels sideline off the side air connect.
Koko's in a kung fu movie, like turning around, bash this guy out, then turn around and smack this guy up, and then turn around and... Okay, stocks are tied. Never mind. Psych.
Spyrox finally got the revenge on Rakushain. Wait, that was a down air recovery?
This is a really bad spot for Urbador. Okay, he's back. It is so dangerous to fight somebody off stage when you are on a fresh stock and they are damaged on their first stock, like that is a losing trade. I mean, maybe you can come away with a victory, but it's so not worth the risk.
Urbador stage spike Spyrox at the bottom of the stage. Rakushain came in with the down air though.
Wow.
Down air into side air. Sidelights nair. Rakushain getting that 5-hit string onto Spyrox with his teammate. Falling side air. Spyrox dodges through, cancels into a sidelight himself on the gauntlets, but he's so heavily damaged here on the second stock, just not getting anything started. And then the friendly fire from Koko means that Spyrox gets recovery to the down air at the top.
Second. Wow, nasty down sig that Koko manages to avoid, but the team combos just keep it coming, and Koko goes down to his final stock. Urbador and Rakushain ahead by 2 stocks, but very damaged. I love the follow-up idea there. It didn't land, but man, these guys are on top of it.
There's something about the urgency from Urbador and Rakushain when their teammate is hitting it. It's like it almost feels like they have to follow up so quickly. It's like almost giving me anxiety. It's like why are you playing so fast?
So on top of it, these guys are popping off like crazy.
Their ideas are
Spyrox
non-stop.
and Koko are in the danger zone now, especially Koko. Keep your eye on Koko here.
Whoa.
He's got to do something amazing, or just I don't know. Maybe Spyrox does something amazing and Koko just runs away.
Koko just has to exist.
No, Koko, he can't exist. It's all up to Spyrox here. It's going to be a very difficult 1v2 for Spyrox. Rakushain and Urbador about to finish this up. Spyrox off the side. He's sweating. The sweat beads are out. Here comes Rakushain with a big hammer. Smack. Another one.
Oh, down stick from Urbador could be huge here. Oh, but he hits Rakushain.
Huge.
Side air hit. Oh, I thought he was going to jump into that for sure.
Yeah,
edge guard at the ground pound. No, Urbador goes to the side.
It's a matter of time here. It's a matter of time. Spyrox desperately clinging on to the hope that he could come away with a victory here.
Ooh.
And maybe he can. It's going to take a lot.
That'll do it.
No doing. Okay, that brings the set to an even 1-1 now in this best of
Spyrox really popped off game number 1, was constantly hunting down his opponents, but in this game, got a deficit earlier on. That was amazing by the recovery downer into Spyrox to put him on the 1 stock. And then on the right side of the stage, even though Koko avoided so much, the double team pressure was too much for him to handle. Goes down, gets hit with the backswing of that recovery, and Spyrox survived for a bit, but it was a matter of time, as you said, before that knockout came through, and Urbador and Rakushain bring this to a game number 3, tied set. I wonder if we'll be changing. Spyrox took off Miami Dome first on that stage striking there.
Smart.
So we're not going back.
That's a good, that's what TM and Swada didn't do last game.
They
just kept picking the same map that they kept losing on. These guys are like, we lost on that one? Time for something new.
But they did give them an opportunity to pick another double platform stage, and that's Crystal Temple, as we're going into game number 3.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Let's see how this is like. Even though it's like, yes, Miami Dome and Crystal Temple, 2 platforms. That's about all they have in common. Everything else is like, Crystal Temple's a lot more like Shipwreck with the walls.
The platform heights, the size of the stage, everything.
So we'll see how this plays out. I actually think Chun-Li has the ability to neutral sig on both the spear and gauntlets to punish people for being on the platform. So we'll see if that happens here.
You know, Taza, I know it seems obvious when I say this, but Brawlhalla players are better than they've ever been. Right? Like, it's so obvious here that these guys
look at that.
They just continue blowing our minds, man.
And that's why
it's so noticeable here.
I completely agree with you. It sounds yes, it sounds obvious, but from our perspective, after watching players through Brawlhalla for so long, and then we're here and we're just like,
it just keeps
we're just getting floored.
There has not been any new mechanics added to the game, but you look at this. If you look at some 2018 footage, you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
These guys are just, oh, dude!
Oh, he got the side stick.
What a combo!
I stepped on, oh god, we jumped so much. I almost had our panic button.
on the floor button here.
Okay, hold on. It's an even game.
That combo got me jumping
IRL. That was crazy.
Woo.
All right. Stabilizing here. We've got some time to figure out what's going on. Okay, never mind. Sideline side air.
Guys, it's been so intense. Just take a breather while we have a chance.
Oh,
wait, Spyrox is in trouble. Can he make it back?
He got the dodge.
Can he make it back?
The stop.
Yes. Through 2 people, he makes it through the edge guard. Spyrox still alive.
Okay, Spyrox, how much longer can he live here? Can he get that stock off of Rakushain? That recovery came close. Koko goes for the neutral sig. Rakushain can't get the falling Sarah. Spyrox goes for the jumping recovery. Rakushain and Spyrox both play the survival game, but it's the blue team that goes down first. And now it's like it's not quite a tie game. Not even close now. That Spyrox goes up. Urbador and Rakushain still have that lead. Urbador doing so good
dude,
here.
Urbador, he's like a full stock ahead of everybody else, and that's going to give the blue team the advantage here.
We're seeing that neutral sig. I was talking about that earlier. That's what Miami Dome didn't unlock for Spyrox that Crystal Temple does. He can neutral sig on both of his weapons and punish him on the platform.
Hits the platforms, yeah.
We'll see if he can get more off of
and
that.
It's pretty quick with Spear, too. It's a nice, quick signature.
Ooh, downlight though. Misses. Rakushain goes to the weapon throw. Pickup there. Neutral light hits. Urbador doesn't go for the follow-up. He focuses on Spyrox instead. 2 individual 1v1s happening on the other side of the stage right now. And Urbador
in trouble. There's the final pogo. He touched the wall, though. He might be able to... Oh, he touched the wall again. That's still not enough. But he still has a whole other stock.
He does.
Koko and Spyrox are... Ooh, they're close to being knocked out here.
They got to focus down Rakushain.
They could bring it back. Oh, nice combo.
Oh,
my God.
got interrupted.
Rakushain, put a stop to that combo. That was going to be net.
He held to save his teammate.
Smart by Spyrox, yeah.
I love seeing that so much. Okay. Downsig hits that time.
Oh!
Urbador goes down first, even though Rakushain...
They're bringing it back. Urbador had 2 stocks a second ago while everybody had 1, and here's everybody still with 1, and Urbador is nowhere to be found. That's incredible, man. Koko and Spyrox, that is unbelievable. Okay, Rakushain, he's trying to psych these guys out. What if I go way up into the sky? It's not like they would uppercut me or
anything. Down air wins here every time.
Yeah. That's his plan. That's his plan. He's got the hammer. It's got the reversals, the vertical reversals, which... And no weapon has a vertical reversal that goes from down to up.
Yeah.
There's some dunks that go from up to down, talking to Suri, neutral sig.
Look at that gauntlet air.
They are just, they're actually refusing to attempt to fight him there. But there's plenty of opportunities. Look, he's coming down to the stage sweating every time. The punishes are actually there. But the thing is, they don't need to go for it. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. If it goes on like this, they can win it. But what's going to happen if they just remain passive like this is that Rakushain's just going to get a sneaky side air and knock one of them out. And they're going to be like, maybe we should have just hit him when he landed on the stage one of these times. Oh, look at this. This is...
I'm trying to think about what the risk...
They have so many opportunities
What is the risk of both of them
like,
going up at the same time? That's what I'm trying to think of here.
Well, they don't need to go up. Well, that's the risk. Is if you go up, maybe he hits you with a reversal down air, and that's a problem. But they don't need to go up. Rakushain's using all of his options in the air, and then he lands on the ground with no options, and there's the punish, right?
I guess it is scarier for Koko than I was originally thinking. Oh, try to go for the alley-oop there.
Just barely got that. Oh, Koko, you got to be careful right now. Dangerous. You know, they have a reason to be afraid, and it's because Rakushain does have a legitimate chance at bringing this back. But
it is Teros going into the stance, taking away from Dex too. So 1 hit is probably all it takes. And there's the neutral light for Koko to get him off the right side of the stage. Yeah, Rakushain really
looking scary for Spyrox and Koko, but they played it. They kept a cool head. They kept a cool head.
And now they're up 2-1 in the set after taking down Urbador really, really early on. That was such a we're looking at that replay right there. Rakushain's down on 1 stock. Urbador is the first. He's the only player with 2, as you were talking about earlier on. He goes down to the pogo there on the left side, and then Urbador just gets deleted by the down sig. So really, really well played coming out from Spyrox and Koko there as they bring it to a match point in this best of 5.
That's right. Spyrox and Koko, just 1 more game to win to take this entire set. But I would say that this game could still go either way. That was really close. Yeah. It's really unfortunate that Urbador got knocked out so quickly. He had the stock lead by like a lot. He was actually 1 full stock ahead of everybody. And then everybody remained alive as he lost both of those stocks.
Yeah, I had me convinced that match was going to go to a match point for them, but Spyrox has played that well, and we're going to go to another change of scenery. Great haul for game number 4. So they're really going all over the place when it comes to these matches. The second that a map goes wrong for one team,
we got 3 platforms now.
We have 2 stages technically in a way. It's like there's a stage at the top.
The most unique thing, I guess, about this stage, besides the triple platforms, is that this is the largest stage in the map pool. Yeah. Like the biggest kill box, blast zone. Blast zone. That's a good
and a huge reason for that is that platform at the very top of the stage, almost acting as like a second place that you could play neutral on. The ceiling has to be that much higher to compensate. So we'll be seeing a less. Well, I say that every time I say this. they managed to get 5 knockouts off the top. But I like to think that on Great Hall, we're going to see less knockouts off the top.
It is a very high ceiling. That's just the truth. But, you know, these guys hit really hard, and they find good opportunities, and they're good at the game.
Oh, so like that down sig for Rakushain would have done it. But that's 2 knockouts off the left side of the stage. Koko and Urbador down. Spyrox going for his own side sig. Rakushain surviving, but there's Spyrox surviving up the top. No way.
Meteor strike from Spyrox.
He was off the top.
So high in the air, dude. He landed that, and he had a great follow-up from Spyrox as well. These guys are crazy. Okay, Spyrox finally loses his first stock. Everybody down to their second stocks here. Urbador, a little more damage than everybody else, but he's dishing it out all the same. Here we go.
Ooh, Koko, side light, nair, Spyrox, side 6. Koko and Spyrox, surprisingly, they're staying stacked, but they're not having that friendly fire. Well, spoke too soon.
Spyrox really finds his signature opportunities, and I think we'll see it reflected in the stats. But
oh my God!
Yeah, talk about
his signature opportunity. Yeah. Neutral sig into neutral sig. What the heck?
He finds signature opportunities off of team combos like all day, not just in neutral. I mean, he finds them in neutral, I think, more than anybody in the match. But
to complement it, Koko's so good at following up of them, but there we go with Urbador, really making up for what happened in game number 3, getting that double knockout. Same kind of lead that they had in game 3, but Urbador was the first to go last time, so let's see if that's the same case here, if he can hold on to that stock. Sidelight recovery comes through, and Spyrox starts chasing after Rakushain. Ooh, that's a lot of damage on the Rakushain. Down light comes through, down air hits. Oh, Koko was ready. Down sig, doesn't get the side sig afterwards, but Koko once again ready to try and follow up off of Spyrox's openings.
Urbador with an excellent stomp that totally put a stop to the combo happening on his teammate. Rakushain is in deep trouble here. He's in knockout range. So is Spyrox. It's either Rakushain or Spyrox. Those have got to be the targets right now to knock out. There goes Rakushain. It's all up to Urbador in a very challenging 1v2, but it's not impossible. Ooh. Look at the health and the damage right now. Yeah. This is totally doable for Urbador. Spyrox not going to let him.
He faded down.
That was beautiful, but they actually just let him back up. I'm surprised Koko didn't just throw his weapon down there. It would have been the end of him. Urbador with another chance. This isn't what a dodge. He could do this. I'm trying to imagine a world where Urbador brings this back.
But side air hit, so that's it. Koko and Spyrox win 3-1. Amazing team play coming out from both sides. Spyrox and Koko at the end, though, that with the just amazing execution of their gameplay. Look at that. It was off the team combo, hits the neutral sig. Koko ready to finish that stock off with his own neutral sig. And even though they're not going to be in all of these, we're not going to have replays of all the moments where it whiffed.
The moments?
What I loved is that
.gg/Brawlhalla. Sorry.
That's a great follow-up to it.